Right, we're in week 3 of pre-season training, second year on the beach for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
What's different this year about last year?
This year it's a little bit more led by the Exmouth lifesavers here. It's just something a little bit different. It's a little bit more water-based than we've done before, and a little bit less kind of grappling and fitness-based. It's a little bit more fun, a little bit different, and I say a little bit more water-based, and as I say, led by a different group of people than our conditioners.
And what do you think as a club that players sort of get out of this sort of exercise?
Well, I think if the weather had been a little bit nicer earlier on, they could have just really cracked on and enjoyed it all. But as it is, the weather's come good now. As you can see, they're just having a bit of fun. They're doing something different. We do a lot of swimming. It's a big part of the fitness work we do. And so to be able to come down here and, as I say, do something a little bit different, involving some sea swimming, a bit of fun on the sand as well. It's just a nice way to finish what's been a tough few weeks.
Do you think it brings things out in the players that perhaps just a normal sort of strict training doesn't do?
A little bit. I mean, I think there's a little bit more of a kind of, as you see them still on the sand, a little bit more relaxed in between the events. It's not kind of quite so intense, and maybe they don't have to quite so fear about making mistakes or getting things wrong or being quite so spied on as they maybe feel like a little bit at Sandy Park. So like I say, it's a little bit for our conditions as well to sit back and just watch somebody else running something, and as a coaching staff we can just sit back and watch the guys who are competitive but want to enjoy themselves as well.
And it's also good obviously getting out into the community with Exmouth Rugby, I see here, Exmouth Life Saving Club.
Yeah.
It's good to mingle with people outside the club as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we come to Exmouth a fair bit on and off over the years to do some conditioning work. We were here last week doing a rugby-based session, and being a focal part of the kind of sporting and rugby community is very important to us. We don't feel too special really. We just feel we're kind of part of it all. We've been one of the main clubs in Denver for a long time, and now we're in the Premiership. It's just nice that people want to join in with what we want to do as well. And I think it's fantastic that Exmouth Lifesavers have offered to do a session like this for us. It's great for the players, and it's great for us to do something different and get away from Sandy Park.
I noticed as well from the first Friday challenge, it was 4 teams in the Chiefs. So who's actually impressing the most out of the 4 teams at the moment?
It's pretty even Stevens, to be fair. The teams are pretty even. They've all got some young guys and they've all got some experienced heads in there, and they're leading the ways together. I mean, one of the big reasons we put them in teams is because we can punish them as teams as well as reward them.
Yeah.
The idea is they're all supposed to look after each other and make sure no one turns up in wrong kit, or no one turns up late, or no one misses a meeting. And to be fair, it works, and not many people have made too many mistakes. So they've looked after themselves really well. And like I say, it's nice now to have a bit more of a relaxed, a bit less formal session for the guys to get cold and wet and a little bit fretful about.
And of course things now sort of hot up because we've got the friendlies or the warm-up matches coming next month.
Yeah.
I think this leads us nicely into that.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't got masses of training time now before we start pre-season games. We've got a full-on rugby week next week. The week after we'll do a bit of a mix and match. We'll probably go away somewhere else, get the guys a little bit out of their comfort zone. We'll then give the guys a week off, and when we come back we'll be in the preparation week for Connacht. So really you're probably talking about 10 days of rugby left, and then we're playing rugby, which is fantastic really. I mean, personally I'll be quite happy to watch us play a game of rugby tomorrow. I know the players feel like that as well, so it's a little bit now about holding them back and just holding them back, keeping them fresh and running into the pre-season.
Right, Tids, we're on Exmouth Beach, and we've got the Exeter Chiefs training with Exmouth Surf Lifesaving Club, which is good to see. From the surf lifesaving point of view, can you tell us what it's been like today then?
Oh, we've really enjoyed getting ready for it, inventing new exercises to challenge them, and coordinating with the Chiefs coaching team to get something that would be fun and athletic.
Yeah, oh good. And how have you found the sort of players interacting with your guys and girls today?
Well, we went to see the players in the swimming pool, so we knew they'd always be up for a laugh, and I think it's been great for the kids because they are role models in the area, and for the kids to see them on the beach doing something physical is just wonderful.
There's been lots of banter, I noticed, between the various teams and the various sides of the competition, which is good fun, isn't it?
It is. Our lads want to have a little competition with them, but apparently Twigsy's declined it.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
He said there's not enough time.
Oh, right. It's finally then, today is the launch of the Heineken Cup kit for the Chiefs, which I gather you had a lot to do with, is that right?
That was all my idea.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about the kit then? It's extra bright this year.
No, obviously, we sit down and we have a look at the various options, and I think over the last 2 or 3 years, we've looked at various different kinds of strip. I'm very traditional about what I expect to see Exeter play in. to a large degree, and that's that's mainly this black and white, and we don't go for many shades in between. But you also do have to have a little bit of commercial sense with these things. But also, I think what people don't realise is, well, you also have to be able to wear a kit that doesn't clash with people. So the fact that we're black and white tends to mean if we go against anybody with a dark coloured kit, we have to change from one to the other. And it kind of doesn't always work, particularly in Europe, and sometimes we get asked to mix and match kit and wear black shorts with white tops. And so the idea being that we shouldn't clash with too many people, and that we can kind of wear what we want to wear, and we don't have to worry too much about changing logos and changing names, and at the same time it's something different. And to be fair, we've played very well in our change strips. It's not been a problem for us, so I don't have a problem with us playing in pretty much anything.
Brilliant, lovely. Best of luck for the season.
Right, thanks very much.
Thanks, lovely. Cheers, Rob.
Thank you.